it, and I want to make sure it works. And why is it? This makes no sense. I should be seeing this stuff on the side. Hmm. I think we're going to be missing Jeff, by the way. Yeah. Let's see. And modified that. And I guess we don't. I guess we don't need to see. Oh, we do need to see the dice rolls, don't we? That's a good thing to have on stream. Okay, well, we'll just lock the preview, and we're already streaming. Welcome, Internet. No one ever watches our stream, by the way. But it's like a good. I do it less for the streaming and more so that we have like a reference for all the dumb things you do so I could turn them back on you. YouTube, because YouTube, because YouTube saves it. Like Twitch, yeah, they just like they put it in the uploaded files. Yeah, I started on Twitch, but I was like, I have to download and then upload, and it's not worth the effort. I believe it. We, I don't make any effort to try to grow the audience. It's just, this is it. Oh, that hurts. How many? You have to get like 100 subscribers, right? Okay. Ugh. Right. Well, you can just get on and stream anything though, right? You could be like, I'm gonna stream watching cooking videos on YouTube. That makes sense. Especially if you're doing long streams. How do you even do that? No one's gonna watch a video for 2 hours. Right. That's annoying. Jake, I mean, he's an asshole anyway. I mean, that's just how that is, and that annoys me that that's a thing. Come on, Chris, where you at? Okay. So I made you a blank character sheet, and I named it your name. Um, you, I think you said you wanted to play the mundane, right? And that hasn't changed. It will be, especially. I'm like 100% certain that all these magic people who have all these powers are completely useless, and you're gonna show up and just stomp things into the ground accidentally. Like Scott's character is a spell slinger, so he's like shooting fire and lightning all over the place, and it hasn't worked out so well so far. Oh, and whose character? It it was Gideon. Jeff's character is like this monster hunter with a flamethrower, and he's been infected by some evil plant spore thing. He's been in and out of consciousness for a lot of the time, but that's mainly because he has to bounce out and he's kind of flaky. Melvin Thomas the Third, I love that. Oh, I can't wait to see what your like the history is with each of the people then. Like part of or how familiar are you with this game? Okay. Which podcasts? Okay. I'm familiar with Adventure Zone. They typically ignore rules that aren't. They like to they play however they play. You should really listen to the Crit Show. It's so good. God, it's so hard. 3 hour sessions, and there's like a backlog of what multiple years at this point. Ugh. See, that's why I like the Crit Show. They do 30-minute podcast episodes, so you can just like, well, when working from the office was a thing, I could do like an episode to work and an episode back. Yup. That's why I don't do it at work. If I've got something playing in the background at work, it's like it's Scrubs or and Scrubs isn't on Netflix anymore, which is depressing, or something along that lines where I don't have to like know anything. Yeah, sitcoms or I'm rewatching Dragon Ball Super right now because it's real easy. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I didn't miss anything during that meeting. Excellent. You can't do it. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh was just so campy and bad. I haven't watched that one yet. Like I ended up stockpiling too much Google Play credit and I'm using it to pay for Funimation right now. So I'm like, I watched all of Goblin Slayer, and holy shit, that was dark. I watched, I've watched Sword Art Online for a bit. Right. Like, it was good enough for me to get interested in the abridged version, and that is just fucking awesome. Like, Sword Art Online abridged is amazing. Yep. Welcome to the train wreck, Chris. We're not we're not gonna wait on Jeff because I don't know if he's gonna be here or not. So once Scott gets back, we'll start doing character stuff. I had an NPC named Hefe, so we can't do that. I think. Wait. Did I have a Hefe in here? No, that was in D&D. God. So we're not gonna have a crossover, but this is a dumb story. So we're in this town and we're investigating, and we split the party because we're in a town in the middle of the day, and investigating can be done by two different groups of people. So it can, if both groups are smart. Spoilers, not smart. So we go around talk. so so we go around and we're talking to people, and Scott's cutting back and forth between the groups, and me and Brett are just like talking, interviewing, investigating, and then Danielle and Jeff go off, immediately get in a fight, and they're just fighting for their lives by themselves, and me and Brett are at a bar getting drunk. I'll be right back. I hear a screaming child. Crisis averted. Yes, do it. Okay. I mean, I just assumed. I assumed that your throwing knives were candy canes. And like you suck them down to being sharp enough to hurt somebody. Okay, let's go ahead and introduce Melvin Thomas III. Okay, so go ahead and talk. Are you going to be on camera, Justin? Okay. So go ahead and explain the look of your character. Excellent. All right, so let's talk about what. Okay, we skip luck. Luck special. everyone is very Middle East or not Middle East, sorry. Everyone is very uh what is that Western European? Eastern European. I can't I'm they all have this very thing about them. No, not that. All spoilers, we do have fantasy dwarfs in this game. Allegedly gnomes. All right, so let's do your moves first. So, what moves do you want to pick? You get to pick three of your. I mean, we're gonna fall right down the list. So, what are your three moves? Yeah, you can open up. You can open up his character sheet and watch him as he does it. When other when another hunter uses protect someone to protect you, they mark experience. Whenever a monster captures you, you mark experience. I love that. You should be. Oh yeah, he's Melvin Thomas III. He's right below Flanagan. It says can. Oh yeah, that I did this. So what you do when you create a character sheet is you make it visible to everyone and editable by Justin, not editable by everyone and visible to Justin. Yeah. All right, always the victim. What's next? Okay. So when fighting a monster, if you help someone, don't roll cool. You automatically roll a 10. That's fucking phenomenal and exactly what this party needs. Go to the character sheet tab. Motherfucker. All players can edit now. Can you see it? Jesus Christ. I want to see if Flanagan is set up the same way. Yep, Flanagan is all players, all players. It's Klaus? No. Right. Okay, and what could go wrong? No, he's not. Okay, so what could go wrong? Whenever you charge into immediate danger without hedging your bets, hold two. You can spend the hold to do some damage, reduce someone's harm, or act under pressure better. Okay, I love all of that. Let's pick out some mundane weapons. Obviously, the nunchucks and a hunting rifle. Okay, far loud. Is so. Is there any? Go ahead. Excellent. Is it pink camo? Excellent. Let's talk about your nunchucks. Are they toys or are they like actual nunchucks? Like, how did you get nunchucks, first of all? I don't think they don't sell those at Walmart. Okay, okay, this is important. What's his favorite anime? And it doesn't have to be real. You can obviously make it up. Excellent. They power up with nunchucks or something. Uh, How about, okay, so means of transport. You get to pick one. He gets a car. Yeah. Is he good at riding the skateboard? Okay, so he knows how to. He can get places, but he's not gonna like grind or hop a ollie or something. It's been a long time since I played Tony Hawk. I am too. It's supposed to be very pretty. All right, we don't have to worry about improvements because you're not gonna improve yet, or advanced improvements. Let's talk about your history. So let's do. Who wants to go first with history? Is Klaus or Flanagan? Okay. So so Klaus, describe your character so that he knows how he relates to this nonsense. So let's talk about one of those situations so that we know that it's canon for everyone. Can you make a mention of the Great Time Travel War? Okay. So there's a no more and a time travel war. I thought it had already happened. Okay. Mostly decorated. Maybe not at all. So Klaus, how do you know Melvin? The history prompts are on the far left, bottom left. Excellent. Do you anymore? How do you know that's not also the Oh wait, you've been to the coffee shop. Yeah. Right, because it doesn't have an inside. It's like a stall that you could just go up and order coffee from. Only outdoor seating. Uh, no. And now Melvin, how do you know Klaus from your history prompts? So what was the monster? Well, and they're currently engaged with some mushroom gorilla that has a cybernetic arm cannon. Okay, are hobgoblins short in this universe? Because they're usually taller, right? Okay, so this is a 10 foot tall hobgoblin in a trench coat. It's like it's like I don't know if anyone's gonna get this, but is it like world's largest or world's tallest doctor from Scrubs? Excellent. All right, Flanagan, how do you know Melvin? It was Klaus. So what did you once fight over? Time travel. But now you're good friends? Okay, well this is mostly PG rated, so we're not going to talk about what y'all did in the backseat of the car. Excellent. What what happened to the car? This this epic car is just gone. Okay, so how does Melvin know Flanagan then? Romantically involved. Flanagan, Melvin in the car. The love triangle. Okay, I like it. Oh, we didn't. So we described Klaus for Melvin. We didn't describe Flanagan. So where you wouldn't want to meet at the gas station. So I this leads me to a big question. Melvin is mid-30s. Flanagan appears to be an old man. What happened there if y'all were both in high school together? Okay. We are. Uh, all right, Gideon, can you introduce your dwarf? You're literally a fantasy dwarf. Uh, Expert stuff. You're the expert on everything. He also hosts the base of operations. All right, so how does Gideon know Melvin from his list of histories? Yeah, that's it. Because he's too mundane to be actually mundane. I think so. So how does Melvin know Gideon? Is that one of is that one? Yeah, let's get one from the histories. Please have a crush on him. So this is good because your characters can grow from it. Okay. I so your sweater is made of his hair? Durable? I mean, you can believe that if you'd like. I think I think that's all of character creation. Are we? Did I miss anything, guys? Oh yeah, let's roll stats. So it's not really rolling for stats. It's uh yeah, figure out what your good stat is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's important for you. Uh, but just pick like one of these starting stats, which it looks like. Oh, I'm looking at Gideon. Right. Did we talk about did we talk about Klaus being a flake? Uh, Jeff did, but y'all didn't. Well, we'll figure it out in game. How about that? Let's actually play. So, last we left, I wouldn't say heroes. Last we left you, group of somethings. Yeah, two of you had been captured by some dark suit wearing agents. Uh, not Klaus, Gideon was back at base, passed out, coughing up spores, and Melvin. Well, we don't know where Melvin is. How do y'all meet up? Yes. Okay. So you run into Melvin at the mall after you've been discharged from the agency. I have a zoo map. That's the only map I have. We don't have a campus map. I'll add it to my to-do list. It'll be like West Georgia or something. Yeah, I could, but I don't want to. Let's talk about how y'all meet up at the food court. Oh, I thought you were going to the mall. Back to the mall. Unless Melvin has a reason to be, unless Melvin, a mid-30s guy, has a reason to be on campus. And it's odd because all the babes are gone. You only see like people in dark suits with automatic weapons. I think that's exactly what happens. Gideon is at the workshop. You'll have to figure out a way to convene with him. Are you still wearing the agent overcoat? Okay, so you still have your agency uh, stolen uniforms on. You still have one of them in the workshop with you. It's going to take him 8 hours by car to travel there. Yes. He used to travel by Santa's sleigh. Are you literally going to hang out in the food court for 8 hours in your shit pants? Okay. I think we've talked about it before. All right, we're gonna skip the pants shitting carousel ride. We'll want to do one of those spinning things, like one of those spinning icons shows up on the screen. It's a skateboard and it spins off. And Gideon has driven 8 hours in the car. The food court is closed, but you're still inside. Yeah. Yes, you're hiding in the bathrooms. Yes, you have mushrooms growing out of your head. Excellent. Jesus Christ. The vines, they're pink. Gideon, what did you drive to get here? So, yeah. Does it, my so lightly or not so lightly? Okay. Okay. All before you give him the potion, the mere moments you saw him before you slam dunked it down his mouth, he was breathing out this purple uh, pollen smoke, and you notice immediately after downing that tasty beverage that the pollen has stopped seeping out of his mouth hole. Not wither. They've retracted away, so you could see more of your face and more of the beard. You've got one more of those potions, right? Oh, I'm writing this down. It's canon now. Team Cobra. Jesus, I forgot about that. Is it in town or is it? It it does matter. It, so this is okay. So this is important. Where is Bodacious Boogie Boards? I'm sorry. So we let me state we have a town that is like the town, and then we have a college campus and a food court and mall that's 8 hours away from that. Hobotown is part of the main city. It's a district. Okay. Okay. So it's like, is it outside of Hobotown or is it like on the edge? Okay. They feel safe there, but any further, maybe not. Okay, well, it is nighttime now. So I guess you teleport away. This isn't a pressure situation. You do appear right outside of Bodacious Boogie Boards in the middle of the night. Is Santa's sleigh like bright and shiny and flashing lights? Okay. Is that dwarf language or is that just like sounds you make? Does does Gideon know all the names of the what are they called, reindeer, or does he know like dwarf? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so my question is, when the sleigh appeared before, it was just the sleigh. Is the sleigh now appearing with an army of triceratops pulling it? Hidden where? Hidden where? Oh, so this is definitely how the agents got you. Okay, so you've turned this uh, very stealthy teleportation thing into the most loudest, obnoxious thing possible. Not, not the sleigh, not the sleigh. We've already had it visible everywhere. Dep- eh, okay, so this time it's Triceratops. Well, Triceratops fill the street in front of Bodacious Boogie Boards in the middle of the night. And so y'all are in Bodacious Boogie Boards now. I hope this has a purpose. I thought you had a cell phone. You have you have a smartphone because you have Dwarf Tinder. Okay. You're messaging her in the middle of the night. Is that typically when you message her? Excellent. She message. Where do you message her? She says NM, comma you. She says the or it says the fuck, the mall, Triceratops, time travel. She says, it says back, hey, baby, call me, text me here. We text me here. We don't talk about this in this app. Okay, I think this is a. I think you're trying to convince her to come bring you a thing in the middle of the night. I think this is a manipulate someone role. We're gonna find out how much she loves that. It's manipulate someone. Fluent. Uh, so hunter reference. Manipulate someone. An 11. Oh wait, no, that's the help out. Let's see the manipulate someone. Mixed success. Yeah, you did. Oh, I don't remember what mixed success is in this. Um, well, yeah, it means you have an 8 instead of a 7. On a 7 plus, uh, oh, that's kick some ass. You're probably not fighting someone right now. So, what would you do to convince her that she needs to be here now? All right, she messaged back thumbs up. She is, as far as you know, she is on her way. Uh, oh Jesus fucking Christ! I mean, if you want to rob this skate shop, absolutely. Okay, it's fine. Do it. As that happens, Flanagan, you're looking around the shop and you see a camera, and you wouldn't be concerned if I mean you shouldn't be concerned because Melvin knows Chad. You're probably safe here. But as you look at it, you feel your eyes grow warm, and Klaus sees your eyes turn green, and then the camera focuses in on you. It's about ceiling height, so 10 feet? Okay. Roll, roll. Use magic. Oh no. Nah. What? It says the materials are ruined. I will say, go ahead and mark experience. And as it fizzles, you see the fire energy crackle down your hand onto your wrist and adds a crack to the fire gauntlet. You have a -1 to fire magic and electrical magic until you resolve those cracks. Yeah, do you want to go to the armory right now? Ballin'! Where's yours, Chris? As Klaus looks up as the camera, his eyes glaze over green. That's it. It watches you as well. Okay. So you push a table and a chair or something to a pile, climb up on it, and disconnect the wire. That's fine. The camera is disconnected and it powers down. You didn't feel anything at all. You just your eyes glowed green. There's it was a passing green. As you let me reiterate how it worked. Uh, as he looked up at the camera, his eyes turned green as like a pass over his eyes, and then the camera focused in on him, and then the green was gone. As Klaus looked up afterwards, his eyes did the same thing, and the camera focused in on him. You need to give her the potion? She gave you the initial potions. Okay, you want her to mass produce it. It's in the middle of a city. Angling. You think the Amish have the materials to fix your gauntlets? Oh, you do. Well, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead and. That's fair. Go ahead and roll preparedness. Remind me. It's at the armory. Both of you having preparedness is bullshit. Nope, it's at the armory. I think that's exactly what happened. Yes, absolutely. Actually, actually, it's got a sticky note on it that says "Don't forget this," and it's in the refrigerator. You wanna go to the back room and rifle around, try to figure out where his camera stuff goes to? I mean, he's got the key to the place. Chad know, or he knows Chad, so I think he would just need to go back to the room and rifle around. So yeah, roll investigate a mystery to rifle around in the back room of this bodacious boogie board shop. Yes, unless you have some weird thing where it says use something else. Okay. You need to step away. Okay. I think you get a hold one, so you have one question from the list. You look at the or you're looking around, and the only thing in this room appears to be the router and his laptop. It appears that he doesn't store the footage on site. He literally has a Nest Cam that stores everything to the cloud. It is not. It is locked. It, nope, that one didn't work. Okay. Okay. So he's already identified that these cameras are cloud cams, but you could still break into his laptop if you want. Sure. Sure. Absolutely. Where are you gonna go? No one called her. Gideon does. Gideon's warming himself up for whatever he promised. Are you gonna leave him with the potion? You're gonna like tuck it in his pocket and just leave him in a skate shop that it looks like you broke into and disabled the cameras on. Okay, so he's locked in. Oh, I love everything about this. Where are you going? Roll angel wings. You have to roll for this one because he's going somewhere and you're not. This is a pressure situation for him. You're not there to direct it. No, it's angel wings. It's always hard to find like the moves that aren't part of your playbook. I hope this is good. The sleigh just whisks Melvin off into the base. It appears inside the base, and you, as you step out, you notice that there is a man in a dark suit chained to the wall. Radiators. The two radiators right next to each other that aren't connected. Um, okay. He's shaking his hands against the chain, saying, "Let me out of here, you dumb motherfucker! There's no excuse. Get me out of this fucking thing now. We You'll be with me right the fuck now. I'm not scared of you, vest man. No, no, pay attention to me. You How do you want to manipulate him? Okay, how are you going to do that? Okay, roll manipulate someone. He goes silent. He is stunned by your verbal attack. Uh, you just yeah, you could open a fridge. I want out of this fucking cage. Yes, I would like a fresca. I I guess that will do. He has not had anything to drink in like at least 10 hours. You see us you see the steel. It looks like what does it look like, Flanagan? Uh your friends captured me, took me hostage, and I think they killed Dave. Yeah, it does suck for him. You know he was getting married next week? Well, not anymore. So he takes his hands like this. He's like, I can't reach it. Can you unlock the lock so I can drink? You find a cup full of plastic straws, but they're all about like that, like a straw length long. Excellent. Oh, the sleigh's gone. The sleigh disappears after you get off of it. Okay. He has. Oh, this is out. This I don't like this that he can ride the thing out there and then come back in it. That means okay, so that means he is going to be controlling Angel Wings all by himself. And what do you roll for angel wings? Okay, so you're uh, so here's what I'm saying. As long as the sleigh is not near you, you can't use it. You can't summon it if someone else has ownership of it, and he can use it if he rolls weird for it, and he has -1 because he's not weird. It's not his spell. You don't want him to roll at once. He rolls minus what on weird too? I think he's already got -2, so it'd be a minus. Like this should be a hard thing to do for him to use your magic. Uh, you have a def. He's gonna roll weird with his default of weird, and then on the modifier, it's gonna be -1. Sure, yeah. Doesn't matter. That you rolled a crit. It double sixes. Holy shit. I don't know how it works, but you get in, you slam the button, and you magically appear in front of them. He had no idea he was using magic. Apparently he's super apt at using magic and he doesn't even know it. Yeah. It's only been like 5 minutes. You didn't ask. Sure, you can always teleport and go get him. Apparently you could send Melvin to go get him. You already did, didn't you? No, she hasn't shown up yet. You want to do a cut like a spinny Helena and then come back? Sure. It's currently the middle of the night. This spinny Helena happens. 3 hours later, she shows up. It's like 3 in the morning, and she shows up. She is fucking knocked down, gorgeous. She's dolled herself up for this, and she's also like 3 foot tall. Yes, you will be. Yes, yes, you will be. Well, you made it canon, Jeff. We'll call you. Don't worry. No, I know how to make the potion. You think me dumb? Yes. No, go. You're dismissed. You hear a faint scream across like time and space as you're in the void between transition points. Oh, is that where you're going? Okay. Okay. I think this is a little magic. I think this is use magic, and we're going to call it enchant a weapon. And you're going to roll once for both of them. So you hop off, you pull out your magic metal capsules and the magic hammer that it comes with, and I think it's like magic forging or magic hammering that happens. Oh, do you want to do you want to luck out? Okay, go ahead and take off a point of luck. I think you mark XP also. Don't, oh well, no, it turns it to a 12, so you don't mark XP. Right. Yep, you are no longer at a disadvantage. I don't know how those work. I guess. Okay. Did Tell me about this official council of wizards, Scott. They're relevant to your backstory now. Okay. Well, absolutely. Um, you get a your phone rings, and not your regular phone. You reach in your pocket for your phone, and you come out with a glowing wood or stone tablet that you know to be. So, come on, pick up, man. We got something to do. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Ah, yeah, I know. You can't do that all the time. Bending time and fate and all that. You know, you know, After the Time War, we set laws in place so you couldn't do things like this. Tell Klaus to shut the fuck up. You are magic. I said, it only two? Ah, that's a pretty good track record. Well, you'd have to. I know you don't want to talk to me. I mean, we're family, man. You're my brother. Why don't you want to talk to me? Oh, sure, sure. Well, so, oh, I know. Some of us have managed not to break them. Just just know you're on radar right now, and the council, uh, they let you get away with this stuff in exchange for favors. You know what the cost is. What? You're being tracked by someone? Who are you being tracked by? Should we be talking on the other line, brother? Okay. I'm just giving you a heads up. They're going to call you in a second. The boss man. Okay. Well, when he calls, you have to answer. That's the rule. All right. Call mom. Bye. I'm writing it down. Okay. So I'm assuming y'all are like y'all teleported to the park, right? The park near the. Okay. Well, it's 3 in the morning. You're near the zoo. In the distance, you see flashlights moving around the area. It has. Roll read a bad situation. You got to hold two. Yeah, you get two questions from read a bad situation. Sure. Looking at the flashlights in the distance, you zoom, you kind of focus in on them, and they are wearing some very dark suits. And then you look, and then you look up to the roof above the gated entrance, and you see two additional men with gas masks with sniper rifles. No. Why does yours say hold three? Hold on. What's your name? Oh yeah, you're right. I think I was looking at read a bad situation. Oops. Oh, I did read a bad. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hold three. Yeah, you have two more. Go. Uh, looking in the distance, you recall the chain link fence that you went through before. It has guards in front of it now, but if you go further around towards the, hold on, let me pull up my, yeah, I'm gonna pull up the map. So looking at the entrance, you see where you broke in. The farther you go left towards where you would expect the meerkat exhibit is not guarded and has a gate that can be opened. You hold them when they become irrelevant, then they're gone. Yeah, like if you want to know the this read about a situation is about this specific scene that you're in, and that is you gazing about and exploring the terrain in the dark. I yeah, they appear to be. You got that from Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? Sneak in through the meerkat exhibit. It's in the far bottom left. Uh, You see a van pull up with a large canister, and two men hop out with this large canister and they're marching it towards the entrance. And this this canister is like nothing you've ever seen. I haven't seen Phantasm. Is that the Batman movie? Oh no, but I like that idea. Thank you for that one. No, this canister looks like some sort of like giant I'm trying to think of what is the word for plant killer. It's herbicide. Yeah, that's what it is. It is a giant. This is a biological weapon that is specifically targeting plants. I think, yeah. I mean, Klaus pointed them out to you. Yes, that was established. I like this. I'd forgotten you were in the uniforms. Well, hold on. What are you gonna do to investigate a mystery? Okay, so you are. I would say with the binoculars, you're outside the zoo, and it's hard to get a line of sight to the inside of the zoo with the binoculars. There's fences and walls and gates, all sorts of things obstructing you. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's also the middle of the night, so I'm expecting these to be night vision binoculars. That's probably a good idea. I would love for you to climb the tree first, though. It's a finite resource. One of your improvements, I think, is to get a luck point back. And if for some narrative reason you change classes, I'm going to reset your luck. It might be an advanced improvement. It might only be a mundane improvement. those fucking batteries. Guess. Of course. It's in the armory, where all your stuff is. Hey, Jeff, is Gideon back? Is Gideon back? You text Klaus? Yes, Klaus texts himself. I just want to know if you're going to be in this scene, Gideon. Like if we need to pull you through a portal or something. It hasn't been very long. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we will continue without you, and we will figure out what how Gideon's kink thing resolves. Jesus Christ. We'll figure that out next week. Talk to you later. All right. So, what is the plan, guys? You don't have the smock. You've got the suit on right now. So it is super bulky. Oh, I think you can climb a tree. Uh, uh, Before you look through the scope, Melvin, is your scope night vision scope or regular scope? Excellent. You look through the scope and it's so dark you can't see anything through it. But you could probably use your magic while in the top of this tree to turn it into night vision if you wanted to. Okay. So you're gonna channel lightning magic to, I would say, enchant a weapon. All right, use magic. The lightning flows through the scope, and as you look into it, you can see everything clear as day. Uh, from here you could see everything for like two times zoom. You can see the entirety of the zoo. The pollen, appears you can see through the pollen. You see animals running around their cages in an aggressive, infected state. You see guards patrolling the area with guns. You see some downed animals that had to be put down for whatever reason. And you see the group of herbicide tank carriers. They are flanked on either side by multiple people with assault rifles. And in the very Yes, they are on their flanks, guarding them. And as you pan to the left away from the middle area where you know where you know that rhino was trying to get up at Klaus, you see the lion exhibit. And you see the gorilla sitting out in the middle of the lion exhibit. And you don't see any lions, just sitting there. It's not a cage. It's an open area. Sure. It goes away at some point, but not right now. They don't. You can look at them with your scope, and you won't even need to investigate a mystery for this. As you look at them, like you know where they are. As you look at them, you can see their rifles are pointed into the zoo. With the sleigh. It seems like that time. It is almost after 10, and I think y'all are just about to start something. This is this is probably a good stopping point. Uh, I I don't even want to know what your course of action is going to be. I... Oh right, you're angling for XP. At the end of each session, the keeper will ask the following questions: Did we conclude the current mystery? Did we save someone from certain death or worse? All right, so -1 from that one. Okay. That's a good point. I I will take those two half of things that you did that were good, put them together, and you saved one whole person. Uh, did we learn something new and important about the world? That's a good point. Did we learn anything else? We'll get to that at the next question. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? We learned everything we know about Melvin this session. If you get one or two, yes. If you get, yeah, you get 2 XP. Does anyone level up? Well, how many did you get last time, too? Remind me next session, and we'll give him what, like 4? Okay. Okay. I've got a note to get him to level up next session. It'll be a post gasm boost. Um, that's all the questions. Are y'all excited about this zoo raid? In, any session we've introduced another character has been a slower, longer session. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, you had 2 gauntlets. I thought you used one on each. It was one roll for both of those charges. But let me clarify something. I think you think that your brother called about the charges for repairing. He was talking about you spending a luck point specifically. Well, when he said 1 sec, I mean, time has no meaning when time travel's involved. Yes, we're gonna go to the time travel war. It is on the scope of things that I want to do. Yeah, like, which is gonna be weird because you're gonna roll into it as your current selves. And like, can you run into your other selves? Who knows? Like, how is Jeff messaged me? Oh, never mind. How is Melvin gonna be tied to the time travel wars? Did like was his memory wiped and he doesn't remember it? It might. Oh, Jesus. He's hardwired with all these hobbies that he thinks he has. That's canon now. You can't make that up. You should try. So I like that should be your goal right now should always be to deal with this monkey. He is the biggest he is currently a threat. He has Flanagan's sword. You did not do that. You immediately derailed on a Hobo Town adventure. Oh yeah, I mean, so Flanagan, you've been here for every single session. Why are we hunting this monkey? Please, just say it. How did you come across this monkey you know you needed to hunt? It's like it was like birds or bats flying around. Squirrels, yep. Well, hold on. You also murdered the hobo. And why did you go to the school? No, the zoo. Like when y'all killed it the first time, that was such an amazing string of like y'all were trained assassins or something. You just brought this thing down. It was like a phenomenal attack. He was the biggest threat in that office out of you three. Oh no, he was clearly a threat. There's something going on with him. He saw it himself before he was injected, didn't he? He's the biggest monster. Is he the biggest threat? Is that what you want to do? Oh, because you were talking about killing some of the agents on the roof. He's going Rambo on him. He pulls out this 12-inch long knife. Oh yeah, the time travel war, Vietnam was part of it. Gnomes are a thing. Oh, y'all still have that prisoner. All right, I gotta bounce, guys. I'm being summoned for diapers.